Just real quick, a couple things to clear up with you. What I would like to do is just part of doing the thorough investigation that we do. I would like to get possession of that firearm. Okay. So what I would like to do is, it's in your glove box of your car, correct? Which is inside your garage of your house. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I had my keys when I...
Yeah, they said you had the keys. What I would like to do is I have a consent to search form for, I do it for your house and your car because your car is technically in your house. Okay, but what I'm going to look at obviously is retrieve the gun that's in your car. Your car is what I'm concerned with. I'm not going to start going through all the rooms of your house or anything like that. I don't care about that. I'll be straight honest with you. I'm just need to get that gun in the car.
Go through the house, just don't tear it up.
No, that's what I say. We don't do that. First of all, and I have no reason to think there's anything in the house. Okay, the gun's in your glove box. That's what I'm looking for, so that means I don't have to go banging around looking for other stuff. But I want to go over this with you and have you read over it and make sure you understand it first before you consent to it. Okay?
Okay.
So just read over it. I kind of pre-filled the blanks in there. If you have a question about something, you ask me. You keep I'm sorry, go ahead and finish. I'll ask that question in a second.
I'll find that.
Okay. You just sign where it says consenting party.
Sure. Now, what were you going to ask me?
Normally keep it fully loaded?
I keep the magazine loaded.
Fully, not chambered, right. How much does the magazine, how many rounds does the magazine hold?
I think 15.
15? Okay, so it's a full size, is it a full size 9?
Yeah, it's just like a Beretta, but it's the TARDIS. It's made on Beretta tooling.
Okay. Because I know they make all the different, you can get smaller versions, carry, the slimmer ones for inside. It's more of a, what color is it?
I think it's nickel.
Nickel? Okay.
It's the only handgun in the glove box.
Okay. Do you remember when you purchased it, like you said, what, about 20 years ago? Is that what you said, early 90s?
Yeah.
You just get it
like 12, 13, I guess. Oh, no.
It's pushing 20 years. It's pushing 20 years.
Yeah, I had it before my daughter was born, and she's 22, so yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do I need to get a lawyer? I mean, it sounds like I'm in deep shit.
Well, that is up to you. Okay, that is a decision for you. I cannot advise you on what you should and should not do.
I didn't even ask it.
I know the guys have already talked to you. I'm assuming that they said they mentioned to you, but you know that you were arrested, correct? Did they tell you that? You're under arrest? Okay.
Maybe they did, but it's hard to hear when you have assault weapons pointed at you.
And the reason they're coming at you with assault weapons is because you had a warrant for your arrest. Okay. We have a Duval County issued a warrant for your arrest for murder and attempted murder. Okay. That's what you're being charged with right now. Okay. Just the first step in the process. Okay. That's what it is. And he and I don't decide how this goes. What he and I do is basically try to just gather all the facts of the case and present it to the state attorney, and the state, and all that thing rigmarole down the road with deciding, where it goes from there. Okay. I'm not here to judge you. You seem like a decent guy to me. Believe me, you're much nicer than most of the people we end up talking to. Okay. But we just have to go on what we have, evidence-wise.
I understand.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted that you think I should know about that maybe I haven't asked you a question about, or
nothing that comes to mind? The only thing that I keep
hold on, before you
hearing.
Hold on, 1 second. You mentioned earlier that you need a lawyer. Let's stop and get past that. You're not asking for a lawyer right now, right? Because if you are, then we got to stop talking to you.
I'm not asking for a lawyer so much now as I was asking for how,
were you asking for advice?
Yeah, the way I see this was, I was scared for my life,
Mm-hmm.
and I fought back.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are seeing this as murder. And so I'm wondering, maybe I should just shut up.
But before, that's what we got to get past.
Remember the rights I went over?
Before we continue to talk to you.
Yeah. Remember the rights I went over and said if you decide you can stop at any time. Okay, that's your right, man. You can stop talking at any time if that.
But just for the mere fact that you mentioned that word in this room, for all of our sake, your minds, all three of us, we want to make sure that you're not asking for a lawyer right now.
Not right this second.
Okay.
But probably in about 2.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're good. We're good enough anyway. We're good.
Because you don't want to violate your rights.
No.
Okay?
I understand. I appreciate it. What I was going to say is, it's too cheap to call them epithets. They were threats. The you're dead and you're dead, bitch. That's what keeps ringing through my mind, my head. Those were the words that freaked me the fuck out.
Okay.
Pardon the, and so that's where we're at. And
that's where, yeah. And this, unfortunately, this is where we're at right now. They'll process you here first, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take you before they got to go through all that kind of stuff. But you will be brought back to Duval County. Okay. And it goes, like I say, it goes from there. Like I said, this is a start.
Is there any opportunity to bail?
There's no bond.
No bond.
There's no bond on a murder charge in Duval County. Yeah, it's standard. They don't allow it.
Right. Is it automatic that it's a murder charge when it's self-defense?
I'll explain to you how it works on our end.
Uh-huh.
We do our investigation. We get our facts. We have a prosecutor from the state attorney's office with us who sees all the facts, sees the case. We confer with the state attorney's office, say these are what we have as facts of this case, and they determine, yes, we believe there's enough to issue an arrest warrant at this point based off the evidence we have,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why we obtain an arrest warrant, based off what we have. Okay. Now, you also, just saying, that's why we need to come and talk to you and find out what your side is, okay? But we just now did that. The past such and such last night, this morning, we hadn't had that opportunity to speak with you. Okay. Any other questions for me or anything? I could try and answer for you. I'm going to go out. We're going to do.
If possible, I don't know if you'll let me now, but if possible, I'd like to use the restroom.
I'm sure we'll get the guys to arrange it for you. Absolutely.
All right, and then I really didn't know that I was being charged with murder and attempted murder.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. I would like to talk to an attorney. I don't have one.
Okay. And what happens is if you don't, you'll go to, assuming here you'll go to court tomorrow, is what you do. they'll have you go to like a first appearance, basically, that you've been charged, and you'll be assigned at least a public defender to begin with. So they'll have counsel provided for you. Remember the rights I read you, if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you.
Yes, I can afford
They're
it.
very-
I just don't have one.
And you have time to make that
I
decision.
don't know any phone numbers. It's all in my phone. And
But you'll be able to get ample time to figure that out. Okay? I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances.
me too. I mean, if there is, you know, there's probably about 5 things I could have gotten done differently last night, but it's unfortunate it turned out the way it did.
It is.
Okay. Well, I'll get with the guys here and we'll get you use the restroom for you. Okay?
You go to the bathroom, man?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. They're gonna transport? Yep. You wanna talk to them? I'll see what they can do. Come on,
Some water, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, here, I can get that pretty quick.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
These deputies are going to transport you up to the jail, okay? Detention order. Okay. Just hold on, they'll tell you what they want you to do.
Sorry. Can you turn off the lights and make us one? You got any in your pockets real quick? Put your hands behind your back for me. What's mine?
I had to put another pair in between them before, but however.
All right, let's go. Just trying out.
Yes.